What up? What up? What up?
We are back. Oh my gosh.
Because of you. You was on hiatus.
Yeah, I was. But it was for good reasons, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It was for great reasons.
2 months. That's a long time.
That's a long time. And people was asking what a new episode is.
They said, I understand, people take PTO a week, a couple days. Y'all been gone for months.
60 days is crazy.
They said, y'all all right? They said, we good.
Yeah, we good.
He's been better than good to me.
Yes, he has.
So I feel like we should just start from the last day that we recorded was August 30th. So that was end of August. So September started our hiatus.
Which was the 39th episode.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we hit 40.
So this makes 40 episodes.
Hey,
I know that's right.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
Glowing and stuff.
Thank you. God has been faithful.
Ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to tell my testimony.
You have a couple of them, right?
I do. But you're going to start first.
I'm going to start first.
Because we went on a hiatus in September because of an idea that the Lord gave to you and that you brought to fruition.
Yeah, so my hiatus started in September. I went on a fast. I went on a no social media fast for 2 months. Actually started in August, but you kind of handled the social media stuff, so it really didn't affect me directly. Shout out to everybody on TikTok because we in here swinging. We have a competition, a little friendly competition about TikTok versus Instagram, and TikTok is kicking Instagram behind right now.
Yeah, but when we come back, it's going to be better. It's like I'm stuttering because I know it's not true.
So I took a break from just posting, from scrolling, from idle time. The purpose of it was to get closer to God, to kind of just shut out the noise. Sometimes I found myself being like depressed or like low because you're looking at all these other things that's going on. And again, always comparing yourself or your life to what you want it to be or where you thought that your life should be at. And so I changed my daily schedule from getting up in the morning, having plans going on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, even email sometimes can become overwhelming, to just say I am being intentional about my time. When I get up in the morning, I am always saying, hello, Lord, but what should my mind focus on today outside of work? And it was great. It's hard to go back.
Yeah, I don't think we talk about that enough, about how social media trains your mind to think, okay, these people got their life is better than mine, or look at this relationship, or oh, they just bought a house, or like we don't talk about how that affects us in real time. Social media is not real. I tell myself that all the time. This is a one single moment. We could be arguing and I could say cheese real quick. It looks like we're happy, and then we leave and then we're not happy anymore. So when you brought that idea, I said, I have to. I was yearning to get off of social media just to back up and decompress and live in the real world.
But let me tell you what happened. So I pulled back from social media and like deleted the accounts. I didn't tell people, oh, I'm going on break. No, you just see I ain't posting nothing. She good. You see me in the area, you know that all is well. But I put down social media and picked up games. Picked up like phase 10 on my car, and the Holy Spirit was like, so your idle time becomes more idle time, idolatry time, because all you did was exchange one thing for something else. And I said, ooh. So I stopped doing all of that. When I felt myself being idle, I prayed. I read scriptures. I became even more intentional about his presence, or about me being present in the moment. I don't even have a lot of pictures, because I purposely wasn't trying to capture moments. I was just being in the moment. Like we experienced a hurricane, we here in Florida.
Yeah.
And usually, the lights go out and all that stuff. You kind of but that was one of the best experiences that my kids, my family and I had, because we was outside. We had a whole party with a tent up, card table. You learn how to play dominoes.
Yeah.
That was the product of being intentional for those 2 months. I'm not looking for social media to entertain me. I don't need that.
It helped though, right? Because we were on the fast and there was no social media. When the hurricane came and we didn't have phones to get on social media, it was like, this is normal life, but it was intentional because it was time to spend time with family, play games, go outside.
Yeah.
I never seen outside more then the hurricane came.
Yes. Outside playing foursquare, jump rope, dominoes, spades, like just learning each other what we used to do when we were growing up.
Intentional time.
Yes, it was beautiful. And so again, it's hard to go back to that. I haven't, like, I go on there to post stuff about,
Right.
work or our shows that we got coming up or something like that. But I do not find myself, and I don't want to. I don't care what y'all doing.
I enjoy not waking up in the morning and that's the first thing that I do. I wake up and I'm intentional about my morning, intentional about my day. And I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't been on social media today. And you scroll and you say, I'm not really missing nothing. Oh, that was cute. Oh, that outfit is cute. But now I can get back to real life for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to start incorporating that more. Having a Sabbath day out of the week, making sure I'm just unplugging to just be intentional, even an hour a day. Waking up in the morning for everybody else, like just finding time and spaces there is peace in that realm.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I agree. Well, not much took place September, but if we circle around to October. October was a good month. Well, I can't say not much took place in September because if we got to start from the beginning. So I purchased my first home.
Woo! Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're single. Mm-hmm. You don't have no children. We're going to spin the block. I hear something over a stutter. We're going to spin the block on that. No kids. You did it on your own. 27 years old. I mean.
Yeah.
3-bedroom. I'm
I'm
proud of you.
I'm like, when we think about going back, we could talk 4 years ago. I tried. I'm not going to act like this was my first time saying, let's try to get, this is my realtor, by the way. So I'm talking open. We went through the process together, but it wasn't like I went in and said, okay, bet I got pre-qualified. Let's move on. This was 4 years of, no, we got to get the credit right. No, we got to make sure that debt to income ratio, it makes sense. Yeah, we got to make sure that financially this makes sense. And so for 4 years, I was going through that. I was able to move into my apartment, which was amazing for those 2 years. But those 2 years, you stack and you make sure your credit makes sense. Yeah. And when I say God moved expeditiously.
In the timing.
I said, huh?
Because let's actually really dig a little bit deeper too. Yeah. One of the reasons that was preventing you from purchasing 2 years ago was income. Yeah. Because of how inflation happened. You qualified, you did the work to get your credits together, but the amount of house that you qualified for wasn't what you needed. And so in that process, I remember you was net waiting when you had the other job and you was like, Lord, what am I supposed to do? And he opened up the door and like not even 30 days after that, it's just like, I'm talking to you on the phone one day and I said...
It was random.
It was so random. I said, you should try now. You was like, huh? I'm like, I'm telling you, I feel like with everything going on with the DTI, try now. And got approved within 24 hours. Yeah. And was under contract within that weekend, within 3 days, you were under contract. I said, the Lord.
Yeah. And I said, is this real? I think still to this day, because I don't think it made a whole week since I've actually spent the night in my home. I'm like, this me? Like this me for real? Because we get in the process of the waiting season and we feel like waiting is forever. And then when God moves, it's so expeditious that you like, whoa, I can't keep up. But you was in the waiting season for a reason. As soon as they call your name, you go to the back.
Listen, preparing for your future is never wasted time.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Preparing for that call, preparing for that job, speaking of jobs, preparing for your next is never wasted time. Get ready. Preparing so that if you're ready already, when it happens, you like, okay, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to do what I got to do. If you're saving money right now, when it's time to purchase or when it's time to put down your deposit or your escrow, whatever it is, you're already ready. If you're getting your credit together, right now, the market is going up. Are you stacking paper to be able to buy?
Yeah.
Like, get ready. Position yourself to win.
And really understand, honestly, that the buying process is not as hard as I think the world makes it to be. We're terrified of the process. I know that I was. I said, well, these people going to say no. They said yes. These people gonna say, oh, well, you gonna get a 1-bedroom. They gave me 3. Like, it was things that I had no idea was gonna happen that were happening right in front of my face. And you just have to have people around in your circle that pushes you to the next level as well. God is here, but you need people to say, all right, you gonna meet him up there because he waiting on you. And that's what it was, surrounding myself around people that said, no, boo, push, go, don't be scared. And literally I said, I'm in this house, and it happened within 2 months. We signed a contract in
September.
A month.
It was a month. It was 30 days. You were in there in 30 days. It happened in 30 days. Literally, you called, completed the application for a pre-approval, received that within 24 hours. It was on the contract that same weekend, and you were moved in within 30 days. Get you a realtor.
That blows my mind.
That's another thing too. Like, I don't have to hype me because I'm me.
Right.
But at the end of the day, realtors are free for you. Mm. And I'm saying free because the work that we put up is not coming out of your pocket right now at the beginning. We don't get paid till you get paid. Mm. And so at the end of the day, it's not, for me, it's not about you purchasing. It's about the experience and you owning. That was your first, you would never have, I love first time home buyers. Absolutely love them.
Yeah.
I love everybody, especially investors, but first time home buyers, because you guys are so green and stuff. It's like, I don't know. They call me like this. And I'm like,
yeah,
it's okay.
I said, they won't leave me alone. Actually, they keep calling me. And it would, but I had the thought process that it was going to be just negative the entire time.
And it's not.
And they are on your side.
They want you to close. The lender wants you to close. The bank wants to give it to you because this is how they make money. They're in this to make money. Yeah. And so at the end of the day, your failure is not their gain. How are they going to get a check by telling you no? If they're telling you get your credit together, they're telling you your DTI is this, they're telling you that, hey, you qualify for this amount, but listen and do the work.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy. I haven't cried yet. There's been no tears.
You think I don't think you're gonna cry.
Think so. I'm extremely, extremely grateful and extremely, extremely just happy. That's all I can say.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So let's go back. Because you don't have any biological children.
We still talk about me. Okay, I thought we was moving on. Okay.
No, because the people going to say, hold it, because she said,
I'm not pregnant. Because that's what you said, we're going to circle the block on that. She's not pregnant, okay?
No, she's not pregnant.
That's not what happened on the sabbatical.
No, that's not what happened on the sabbatical. Oh, Lord, please, no.
We.
No.
Okay.
No babies in the oven.
Mm-mm. Go ahead.
But you did a big thing. You took on the responsibility, of being a parent.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
I am a full-time parent right now. To make a very long story short, a child was brought into our family. She was 2 days old. Pretty much helped raise from 2 days to about 6 years old. And when she got about 6, I said, listen, I don't have no kids. That was always my mentality. I don't have none and I'm good. So I went on, did my wrongs, did my rights, got settled in the apartment that I was in now. And she had a lot of difficulties. And the Lord whispered, he said, it's your turn. I said, I don't think. Maybe it's my turn for something else. It can't be that. And I got a call again about her. The Lord said, it's your turn. And I said, okay, I heard you. And I'm not going, I did go back and forth a little bit, not disrespectfully, but I said, I got to understand what you're saying because this is a big situation and I'm selfish, not in a, I don't want to do anything for anybody, but I don't have any children. So I'm in the single selfish lane. He said, she's to live with you. You're to raise her. Because I had to get more insight. I said, it's my turn, but what does that mean? Like I take her to school, I pick her up on weekends. No, permanent situation. And I said, okay. And I remember talking to you and you said, well, if the Lord said it, he going to open up the door. This is before I bought my home. I'm like, I live in this 1-bedroom apartment. I'm not a mother. She's a 12-year-old girl who's not a part of my family. So I'm fighting generational curses that I have no idea about. I feel like you can look at your own seed and say, I used to do that. So let me see what I can work with. I'm looking at something that I don't know. And so, but it's been probably about a month or so that I've been navigating this situation. It has not been easy. It has nothing about it has been easy, but it's been rewarding for both of us, because it caused me to have more level of patience, to love her, because she's been through a lot and she's only 12 and going to continue to go through a lot and she's only 12. But yeah.
I have been knowing her for as long as I've been knowing you, especially part of your family dynamic, and to see the change in just these last 30 days of how she interacts and her smile and the way she carries herself. And I could just tell that it's where she's supposed to be. I can tell you as a mom, it definitely is not easy. And the journey of raising someone else's seed, someone else's child is very hard. And so I definitely commend you on accepting the assignment, because that's exactly what it is. I just found it very eye-opening, because again, when God was telling you, hey, this is the time that I need you to do this. And that was in the same week that you got the approval, that you moved, like he started opening doors based off of your yes.
Yeah.
Like it was the amount of testimony. We don't get into it more as we go through the rest of this year, because we have, a lot that's happened in these 2 months. Fasting and prayer is important. It is needed. It's desired. It's everything I can't even bring it to words. All of that was in the midst of the sabbatical, the praying, the saturated night or worship night that we encountered. Like increase, elevation, promotion, God's hand, you can see evidence in so many different ways.
I think that we think that fasting, sometimes we're just going to get everything we need. But the Lord said, no, I'm placing you in this moment so that I can get what I need. Because I had no idea that I was going to take in a child. Lord said, you got to step back from everything, because your life is about to completely change. I mean, when I think about where we were before we went on the sabbatical, I'm like, did a year pass?
It feels like those 2 months was like 6 months, but it happened every weekend, every day. And so she's so happy to be with you. Yeah. And I know you have challenges, but again, that's the beauty of raising children, but I am so godly happy for the both of you and the journey that she is taking, that you are taking. And it's just preparing you for greater, because when you do get married and have your own children, biological, because I'm going to not gonna say own. She is definitely yours now, but biological children or even bonus children, because you don't know, you will have some skin in the game. So I definitely commend you on that.
Thank you. Let's get me in prayer. It's gonna be way more stories to talk about. It's always something with a kid.
Yeah.
But all for me.
Okay.
Let's go to the wonderful and glorious things that the Lord has done in your life.
Yeah. So a lot of things. The thing that pops in my head right now is I changed jobs. Yeah. Woo.
Right. She left me, y'all.
I did not leave you.
No.
It happened the same way. Remember, we worked at a medical company years ago. I started working there first and then opened the door for you. That's how you got your first apartment.
Right. That is very true.
And then it was like, it's like a trend. I see a trend. You know what I mean? So we need to keep hopping. But, and then I started a law firm, and then you came on board, and then within 30 days.
Yeah.
It was of you starting officially getting settled in. I was sought out. And I applied and I prayed because I was comfortable.
Yeah.
You understand?
But let's talk about how you spoke about it openly. You said, Lord, I would desire for something to come to me. So we don't pay attention to our words sometimes. Something to come to me.
Yeah. So I got in that space because I was like, okay, let me back up. In the midst of my fast, I started to pray about strategy. I was over I never been the type to just do stuff, but wandering, I the longer and the closer that I get to the Lord, the more I see his hand in everything. And so my heart and my prayer begin to change from praying for things and praying for a strategy, praying for knowledge, wisdom, understanding on the season that I'm in and the season I'm getting ready to go into. And whatever it is I came out of, help me understand what that was to get it under so that I can teach that and never have to go back to that again if I don't have to. And so my prayer life changed. And in that prayer, I started to get my finances together because they was jacked. Meaning we made money, but where your money going? What are you investing in? Are you getting out of debt? How do I do that? I asked the Holy Spirit to be my financial advisor. Like literally help me. We have the tools around us, but how do I apply them? And so once I started doing that, I noticed that we had, enough and sometimes, more than enough. But my desire is to truly live in the overflow, to be the ambassador that God has called me to be. And so I said, I like the job that I was doing. Well, I actually love what I was doing, but, things started happening. I did get it promoted into another position, but it still felt like I was more. Something was more. But I said to myself and to the Lord was like, hey, if I did move, I want it to come to me. I don't want to be seeking and looking and trying to jump. If it's for me, Lord, bring it to me. Have the blessings like your word declares to chase me down. I knew what I prayed, but I didn't know that it was going to happen as fast as it did. When I positioned myself, I'm telling y'all, listen, when I positioned myself where I needed to be, doors that I did not knock on opened. And this was one of them. When I tell you everything that I asked for, it was answered. And I mean, not lacking nothing. The blessings of the Lord maketh one rich and addeth no sorrow. When I tell you, I have to pinch myself sometimes like,
right.
That really happened.
That's what's been happening. It's like, where am I?
Yes. And so started a new job, been about 2 weeks at this point. Absolutely love it. We are relaunching second year of WMS 2025. Tickets are live. Go get your tickets. So totally excited about that. Team is expanding. It's just been some great pivotal things. Marriages is blooming, blossoming. The kids are doing good in sports and gymnastics. And I'm just grateful. I'm living in a space of just gratefulness. I still walk in this house that God gave us almost 5 years ago. And I'm like, you never cease to amaze me.
Right. I noticed the trend of every blessing that has come was started with obedience. Every single thing with getting the child that I have now, obedience. With getting the home was because of being obedient. You getting your new job, the Lord says, well, I need you to have financial stability first. Okay, Lord, I heard you, obedience. Okay, check. Now here's the blessing. Because he doesn't desire to give you something that you're going to lose or you're not going to take care of. So it's, do you hear me first? Like a regular parent.
Yeah.
You can have anything in this store, but are you going to listen to what I say to you first? Then you can get the reward.
Yeah.
And so that's what it's been. I remember us saying every time we turn around the word obedience. Obedience. And again, it feels like 6 months. We've been hearing that word, but it's only been 2 months.
Yeah. But we started at the top of the year with that word.
Yeah.
Because we always start the year with a word that God gives individually, separately. And that was obedience was first. Like obey. Just simply listen and then do it.
Yep.
And do it quickly. Because sometimes you can do it, but how long did it take you to get there?
Yeah.
Like, the Lord told you to do it and you did it, but it took you 60 days. So no, my quest, my journey in this life is, Lord, what are you saying in this season? Wherever you are, I want to be. Wherever your spirit is, I want to be wholeheartedly, and not because of what you can do.
Right.
But because I genuinely love your presence. I genuinely love, because you are a good God. You are great. And your desire for us is good. It's very good. In the world we live in with all this toxic stuff going on, like where there is peace, I want to be.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, whatever I've been doing, I'm going to keep doing it. And because it looked like, it feel like him. And it is. And so that's some stuff for me.
The residue of the fast is still very much so present.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the next journey for IHP.
Yes.
Where we're headed. We got some exciting things actually coming over the past months. We're not taking no more sabbaticals for a little minute. So relax. Because stop texting me.
Where is the episode?
Leave me alone.
It's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are excited.
And we're approaching a year.
Yes.
This month. It will be a year that we have been recording for IHP consistently since the relaunching. And shout out to our producer. Oh my gosh. He knew I was getting ready to say that, didn't you?
That's why he be.
Yeah.
Stop. No, but
yeah.
I mean, it's like, how do we? I'm trying to end the stuttering is crazy. I'm trying to end the episode, but it's like, how do we used to do it? It's been so long.
In herself?
She is what?
Love?
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, it's been so long.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. In herself, she is loved.
In herself, she is beautiful.
In herself, she is strong. See you next week.
See y'all next week, guys.
We promise.
No, this time for real. I love y'all.
Because we did say that last time. See you next week. And it's been 2 months.
Oh, we did. See, we lied. Go join Patreon.
And I'm not a liar.
No, me either.
Baby said sometimes.
But not this time. Okay, we done.
Sometimes I lie.
But not this time. I'm telling the truth this time.
He said, can I believe you if you say sometimes you lie?
I mean, you telling the truth about lying.
Okay.